You are listening to the Daily Gospel Reflections with Sister Cloth. This podcast is brought to you by the Paulines Multimedia. It is our mission to bring the Word of God to all peoples through sounds and images, voices, and music. Come and join us as we share with you a thought a day. Our reading for today is lifted from the Gospel according to St. Luke, chapter 19, verses 45 to 48. Jesus entered the temple area and proceeded to drive out those who were selling things, saying to them, "It is written, 'My house shall be a house of prayer,' but you have made it a den of thieves." And every day he was teaching in the temple area. The chief priests, the scribes, and the leaders of the people, meanwhile, were seeking to put him to death, but they could find no way to accomplish their purpose because all the people were hanging on his words. Greetings of peace and love. Why was Jesus furious upon seeing men selling cattle, sheep, and doves while the others were seated at tables exchanging money? Why? Because they did their business transactions right within the outer court of the temple. He was particularly enraged at the religious leaders who allowed the buying and selling in the temple area. In the same gospel account of St. Matthew, Jesus addressed the religious leaders by saying, "Woe to you, teachers of the law and Pharisees, you hypocrites! You shut the kingdom of heaven in men's faces. You yourselves do not enter, nor will you let those enter who are trying to. My house shall be a house of prayer, but you have made it a den of robbers." The temple area, like our churches and places of worship, is considered a sacred space. The house of God is supposed to be a place for prayer, but the religious leaders themselves desecrated it. They defiled it by making it a marketplace without any pangs of conscience. Jesus expected these teachers of the law to know it better and to have more sense. But what happened was, they became the stumbling blocks for those who wanted to pray and meditate. They did not bother to pray to the Lord as they ought, and even prevented the faithful from seeking God. What a responsibility before God. May we pause to ask ourselves if we are also somehow guilty of having gotten in the way of people sincerely seeking God by our words and actions. For those more knowledgeable in our Catholic doctrine, did we fail to teach others to do what is right? Are we guilty of tending to condone wrongdoings? May our consciousness examine, lead us to right the wrong, and continue with our best efforts to act judiciously. Be with us again tomorrow as we share with you a thought a day. Meanwhile, you can follow us and listen to other Apple and Google podcasts on Spotify, produced by Paulines Multimedia. Have a good day.